Yes, we're back with more coverage of the 500 Motor Racing Club Ireland here on Holder Flat. This is the August instalment of the championship, the Malcolm Templeton Trophy, where the Boss Ireland cars come out to play. I'm Glenn Montgomery. I'll be your host and commentator for this programme, and first must address why this one is shorter than usual. Unfortunately, competitors, the organisers and ourselves, the cameramen, faced adverse weather conditions. The rain was literally blowing horizontally. Unfortunately, that caused our equipment, our cameras and our microphones to suffer water ingress and begin to fail. During the second of the patch tire equipment junior mini challenge races, I made the tough decision to down cameras. Therefore, we missed quite a few races. I know a few were cancelled and pulled out of the event due to the weather. I only can apologise. Unfortunately, I can't control the weather and couldn't risk damaging any more of our equipment. I hope you enjoyed the coverage that we got anyway, and thank you once again for your support. So coming up in this programme, first up we have the Junior Mini Challenge, followed up by the Formula Boss Ireland. Then it's the turn of the ITCC Saloons, the Roadsports and Global GTs, Mazda Modi-5-Cup, the Formula Ford 1600s, the Kirkistown Mini-Cup and the Fiesta Zetecs, and finally, rounding out, it's the NI Super Karts. And first up, it's the young stars of the Patch Tire Equipment Junior Mini Challenge, arguably the most excitable championship currently in Irish motorsport. Fastest man in qualifying was the points leader Leo Richardson, and on the front row he's joined by TJ Taff. Second row we have Logan Hoey and Nathan Sweeney. On the third row it's Kyle Irvine and young Jaden McBrearty from Donegal. The revs rise, we wait for them to go, they're away. Let's see who's made the best start. It looks like TJ Taff is away with Logan Hoey tucked in behind him. They all charge down towards Deaders. Through they go, Nathan Sweeney on the inside for Deaders there with Logan Hoey beside him. Leo Richardson has definitely dropped back a little, but at the moment they turn right into Colonial and it's TJ Taff with the lead. Nathan Sweeney going great guns round the outside of Logan Hoey. Here they come, TJ Taff from Logan Hoey, and it's Richardson back up the inside of Sweeney there for third place. It's Liam McManus running further back down the grid there. Out onto the back straight for the first time. TJ Taff, he has a car length by the looks of it on Logan Hoey. Leo Richardson tucked up in behind in the slipstream. We see Jaden McBrearty dicing around behind Nathan Sweeney there. Up to the hairpin to complete the first lap then. Jaden McBrearty trying to go around the outside of Nathan Sweeney. He's got it done. A great move there by the young Donegal man. Round the outside of Nathan Sweeney. He gets the run out onto the front straight. Young Megan Daly at the back there. Oh goodness, that looks like, is that young Donnelly sliding off on the grass? On to lap 2, there you go then. Round through Deaders, flat out. Brave youngsters these boys and girls. TJ Taff under now a bit of pressure from Logan Hoey, and Leo Richardson's definitely picked the pace up after that bad start. He's tucked up in behind Hoey there. There's his brother Joe Richardson, the number 10, and Travis Mawhinney in the Mondello Park Scholarship car. Here they come up the back straight then. TJ Taff trying to break the toe. Oh, here comes Richardson down the inside of Logan Hoey. He's going to get the job done. Is he going to get two? No, he doesn't. He takes second place away from Logan Hoey. A bit of rubbing on at the end of the corner there, but rubbing's racing. And there's great respect between these youngsters. Travis Mawhinney in a little battle there with Liam McManus and Alex Watkins trying to get down the inside of Leah. Zooming down over the start-finish straight again. There goes Jack Files, Martin Finnegan, Harry Fares, Harry Dowling. Harry Dowling's car's wonderful looking. It's easy to pick out with the multicolours on it. There's a great battle for the lead. TJ Taff is still holding on, but Leo Richardson down the inside of Logan Hoey still. They're side by side as they come round Fisherman's, heading down towards the John Crosley chicane. Hoey switches to the inside. We wait to see what's going on. There's Harry Dowling in the wonderful looking multicoloured Mini. Keith Burke with the car repaired after a serious incident at this chicane here in practice on Friday. It's great to see young Keith out racing after that shunt. A bit of flashy lights there from young McBrearty. Richardson goes down the outside of TJ Taff. We don't know if it's going to get done. TJ holds on. It's great racing here from these youngsters. Richardson putting him under serious pressure now. That's Alex Watkins still battling with Liam McManus. And there's young Keith Burke going through, number 54. The top three are locked together as one. TJ Taff from Leo Richardson and Logan Hoey. They go into deaders. They're still slipstreaming. Through they go. Richardson's looking racy. He wants his pole, his first place back after the bad start. And he's taking a dive down the outside of Fishman's. Here we go. Logan Hoey looking opportunistic down the inside though. Logan Hoey's up the inside towards the chicane. He sticks it down the inside. There's a bit of contact. Hoey's sideways. The cameraman switched away. We'll wait to see what happened. Did Logan hold on to that? And it looked like Richardson was holding on to second anyway. Here they come then down the back straight, and you can see Logan Hoey's dropped way back. He's in about 6th place there behind Nathan Sweeney. TJ Taff, Leo Richardson laid on the brakes in behind him. We have Kyle Irvine now down the inside of Jaden McBrearty and Nathan Sweeney trying to follow him through. Kyle Irvine takes 3rd place away from McBrearty in the stables car. Nathan Sweeney in 5th place. Precision Graphics car there. Harry Dowling gone through. And Jack Files now onto the back of this lead group. Through they go, the two in front, the two... My goodness, by the time we get to Fisherman's, Leo Richardson has the lead away from TJ Taff. And Logan Hoey's back on it. Logan Hoey is up past Kyle Irvine. Something's happened at Colonial. Logan Hoey up to 3rd place once again. McBrearty looking racy behind Hoey there in the blue stables car. He switches to the outside. It might be a good move as when you're offline. Sometimes you get a bit better grip. Oh, that was somebody. Nathan Sweeney was really late in the brakes, so he had to make the switch across before he made contact with the back of Kyle Irvine, and it's paid off. He's down the inside. He's past him. McBrearty has made the switch back to try and get the run out onto the front straight. My goodness, here comes Joe Richardson, too late on the brakes. Liam McManus, I wonder is there something down on the track there. Joe Richardson rejoins. He might have just missed his braking, but it's funny that two of them run very deep there. Harry Farias going through with Martin Finnegan chasing them down. Here comes Alex Watkins out in a bit of no man's land, putting a bit of space between him and Travis Mawhinney. Leo Richardson pulling clear now out front. TJ Taft trying to keep touch. Logan Hoey's 3rd and a great battle for 4th. McBrearty holds it from Irvine. Files runs wide as he battles with Nathan Sweeney. Richardson trying to break the toe, trying to put distance between himself and TJ Taff here. Taff trying to hold on, trying to get into the slipstream, using all the track. Logan Hoey going defensive against Jaden McBrearty, and here comes Sweeney again. The dive down the inside. Kyle Irvine didn't expect it. Obviously thought he could hold him off. Oh, Logan Hoey's he's 2 wheels well onto the grass there. It's a bit of a mistake from him, but his rallycross experience will hold him well. And he holds on. He hasn't, in fact, he's lost it to Jaden McBrearty. He's lost 3rd place. McBrearty's now up to a podium spot. 3 our leaders go. McBrearty starting to put a bit of distance between himself and Hoey. Door to door, wingmer to wingmer goes Files and Sweeney. Leo Richardson looking good out front here. It's anybody's for 3rd place at the moment. It's still wide open, but McBrearty holds it in the stables car with the FPS car of Logan Hoey and Chase. So Martin Finnegan going through. Through to complete another lap. Richardson really, these two at the front are really pulling clear of the rest. McBrearty's the best of the rest at the moment. And that's a serious gap that Richardson now has over TJ Taff. TJ going very well here at Kirkistown. Kyle Irvine now under pressure from Files, and it looks like Sweeney's dropping off the back of this grip. But look, Logan Hoey looking racy, right tucked up in behind McBrearty, challenging for that third place, that final step in the podium. We look back to see, here comes Alex Watkins and Leah McManus, and the Mandela Park scholarship car of Travis Mawhinney. Joe Richardson under a bit of pressure from Gavin Brown, having a great wee scrap there. Up to the hairpin, 2 litres well clear, and this is a great scrap now for third. Files is trying to go down the inside, he's down the inside of Irvine, he's trying to get Hoey as well. McBrearty's holding on, he's under serious pressure, but he's a cool customer, he'll hold on as long as he can. Look at the gap now, that's the defensive driving from McBrearty trying to hold the rest of them off is definitely costing time here. They're dropping away and allowing the leaders to get away. In fact, Leo Richardson has gone out front. TJ Taff is just trying to hold on. McBrearty still driving a defensive line from Logan Hoey. That's allowing the others. Look at this. Sweeney. Oh, Files is down the inside of Irvine. This is great racing. Great racing. Great respect from them. Giving each other space to race. And oh, look at this. Logan Hoey now down the inside of McBrearty. He's going to have the inside. He's going to have it done. Oh, he runs him up wide up the curb. Will McBrearty be brave and try and hold on around the outside at the chicane? He tucks in behind. Get the slipstream up the back straight. They're all as one, you can see in the background. But it's Richardson well out front. Championship leader. He's having a great season. McBrearty flashing the lights as they come trailing down. The 5 of them all fighting for this third place. They run wide. Irvine the opportunist down here. Oh, there's a bit of bumping, but Irvine's got it done. They run wide. Logan Hoey and McBrearty outbraked each other, and Kyle Irvine is up to third place. And so Files is coming through as well. Files the opportunist also. We look back, here's a battle between Megan Daly, Gavin Brown and Keith Burke. Great wee scrap there between the 3 of them. Down at Fisherman's though. Richardson comes through. Here's the battle for third. Oh, Irvine sideways with Files. Files has got it. Files has got it done. The switchback works for him. Down towards the chicane. Files now up to third place. Oh, sideways from McBrearty behind Irvine there. This is a great scrap for third place. Great scrap, but Files is going brilliantly. He's up to third place, but will he hold on? We wait to see. They're all swapping about. It's Irvine has went to the inside. Irvine's going to get it done. Now it's Irvine's third place, but whose will it be come the finish? Files is back ahead. He gets better drive. Kyle had the tighter steering lock on and was probably spinning the inside wheel. We wait to see. There's such a gap now between, because these ones are all fighting. Hoey is up beside, down the inside of McBrearty. They're all as one. It looks like it's Files still in third place, just holding on. Great points here for TJ Taft to hold on to second place. It's a good race from him. Oh, it looked like a wee bit of a bump there maybe from Hoey on Irvine. He's sideways, but he holds on to it. He's under serious, Kyle's under serious pressure here now from Hoey. It's allowing Jack Files to get away and run clear with that third place. Nathan Sweeney back to 7th now, falling away. Goodness, it actually looks like there was a problem in the background there for Sweeney. He seemed to pull over to the side. I think he had a spin coming out of the chicane. But here we are. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th places. Logan Hoey now up to 4th place. Kyle Irvine dropping back. Through goes Martin Finnegan, number 45. The Precision Graphics car, Harry Dowling. Then it's Alex Watkins, followed up by Travis Mooney and Liam McManus. And here's a great scrap. It looks like Megan Daly defending from Joe Richardson. Megan Daly's going great here. Oh, but she gets sideways and holds on to it. Great car control, Megan. Joe back up the inside to take the place away from her. But here's his brother, Joe's brother Leo, leading out front from TJ Taff. And Jack Files just holding on to third place, but Logan Hoey's starting to come back at him. Jack Files had a little gap built, but Logan is just pulling him back in. He's nearly back underneath the rear spoiler again. They're really stretched out now. We wait to see who's going to come through next. It's Alex Watkins, Travis Mooney, Liam McManus, the leading lady driver, leading girl. And this battle between Megan Daly and Joe Richardson continues. Megan looking very racy in her rookie season. There's Gavin Brown coming through in the silver car. Here's the scrap for third. It looks like Files is going to lose third place. He didn't. He should have been over on the inside to defend the place from Logan Hoey, but he doesn't. He thinks he can do it. He can brave it round the outside. And now, down they come. Who's going to take the final step of the podium? It looked to be Hoey. It looked like Hoey had the nose ahead. But Leo Richardson takes the win from TJ Taff. And it was in fact Logan Hoey who takes it from Jack Files. Kyle Irvine, Jaden McBrearty, Harry Fares, Martin Finnegan, Harry Dowling and Alex Watkins completes our top 10. What a magnificent race from the youngsters once again in the Patch Tire Equipment Junior Mini Challenge. Now we move on to race 2, a chaotic race 2 in crazy conditions. And on pole once again is Leo Richardson and TJ Taff is alongside him. We have Logan Hoey on his own on the second row of the grid with Kyle Irvine and Jaden McBrearty completing the third row. Away they go. Leo Richardson's definitely struggling with his starts today here at Kirkistown, and he's dropped back already as they're down. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Richardson makes contact with McBrearty there. They're down at Colonial already, heading into Fisherman's. This is crazy conditions for these youngsters. TJ Taff has made a great break. He's away and running. Logan Hoey in second place in the FPS car, and McBrearty being brave round the outside of Leo Richardson into the chicane. The rain lights flash as they head down, and the fog lights are on as they head down the back straight. Look at the spray. This is crazy. Lights ablaze from TJ Taff, our leader. Logan Hoey in second place, and Richardson's up to third past McBrearty. They'll come barreling through. Oh, Harry Dowling turns in a bit late and allows Travis Mooney to get down the inside of him. Keith Burke at the back there along with Gavin Brown. So they go. The conditions are serious now. Visibility is it as low as it's been all day. But safely they're through so far. Down through Fisherman's. The rain is pelting down. TJ Taff breaking away with Logan Hoey. Leo Richardson third. McBrearty fourth. And Irvine's now fifth with Files keeping him honest in sixth place there. Through they go. Such tricky conditions. This will really test these youngsters. Up to the look at the standing water. They're all trying to find grip. Oh, Richardson's late on the brake. He's out braked himself. He was aquaplaning down the inside there of McBrearty. He's run really wide. They're gone. Leo Richardson. That will not do his championship points any favours. His luck is oh, there's contact. Look at this, Watkins, and that was Megan Daly, and look at the damage on young Donnelly's car. Oh, what a nightmare. This could be a it's more than likely going to be a red flag for these conditions. Ryan Donnelly with serious damage to the front corner there of the little grey car. Through they come. We wait to see what happens. There's Alex Watkins with a bit of damage. It looks like the front bumper is starting to come loose in the wee orange car. TJ Taff is still out front though. There's a bit of shouting in the background there from the crowd. I wonder what's going on. Through goes TJ Taff out of Fisherman's. Logan Hoey. Jaden McBrearty now breaking clear in third place. It's Kyle Irvine in fourth with Leo Richardson fighting back. He's fighting back up after that mistake up at the hairpin. Files tucked in behind him. And there is in fact a red flag. The red flag is out. They need to recover Ryan Donnelly's car safely to get them racing again. And here they are lined up as they were at the end of lap 1, I believe. And it's TJ Taff then on the pole with Logan Hoey beside him. The wind is howling. We have Leo Richardson. He'll get a bit of luck there to get back up after he run wide at the hairpin. We wait for them to get underway. It's McBrearty beside him on the second row. Irvine and Fares on the third row. Away they go. Megan Daly making a good decision there to let everybody fly on and just pick up the pieces and not get involved in any more mayhem. But here we are down at Colonial. Logan Hoey leads, and it's McBrearty has got a great start. He's up to second place. The visibility is atrocious. Logan Hoey in the lead, down to the chicane. McBrearty and Richardson follow him through. Look at the water splashing as they go through the chicane here. Somebody, Joe Richardson, oh, somebody's off. Is that... It's actually Leo Richardson's lost it. Leo Richardson's gone. He was off at the chicane. We could barely see. It was an orange and white car, and he hasn't come through as they come round the hairpin at the top. The championship leader is in diffs here in this second race. Through they go as they break out through the spray. It was, look. Through he goes, Leo Richardson right at the back now. Logan Hoey leads. McBrearty's up to second, but he's under pressure from TJ Taff. And Kyle Irvine's in fourth place. Yep, Logan Hoey. TJ Taff now up to second past McBrearty. Kyle Irvine fourth. Files fifth. That's Daniel Heaps. Spectacular driver there running in fifth place. Oh goodness, Joe Richardson's off where his brother went off at the chicane as well. And Liam McManus loses. Leo Richardson's off. He's in the wall this time. He goes to avoid, and the red flags are out again. This is they might call the race at this stage. This is very dangerous conditions. Poor Liam McManus lost it. She aquaplaned through the chicane. And unfortunately, Leo Richardson had nowhere to go. He tried to take evasive action, ended up on the grass and slid out wide and into the wall. They do unfortunately call the race at that. And your winner is Logan Hoey. His rallycross experience paying off. Jaden McBrearty takes a great second place from TJ Taft in third. Kyle Irvine fourth. Jack Files fifth. Daniel Heaps in sixth. Harry Fares in seventh. Martin Finnegan eighth. Harry Dowling in ninth. And Joe Richardson holds on to take a 10th place. Coming up next for you is our headline class, the Boss Ireland Championship, sponsored by Connolly's Top Line. And on the pole is Tony Greenan, and alongside him is the 3.5 litre Dallara of Dara Daly. Second row we have Cian Kerry, alongside him Noel Robinson. And away they go. It looks to be Noel Robinson has got the lead. It is. Noel Robinson leads as they come round Fisherman's. These cars are seriously fast. Tony Greenan in second place there, with Dara Daly in the big powerful 3.5 litre Dallara in third. Out onto the back straight for the first time. Noel Robinson breaking clear from Tony Greenan. They come screaming down. Greenan goes late in the brakes and makes a dive to the inside, but it was just a feint really. He wasn't close enough to challenge, and that allows Noel Robinson to have a great run out onto the front straight. At the back there goes Charlie Hart, and a stalwart of motorsport in Ireland is Eamon Matheson there at the very back. There's the radical of Stephen Larkham. Charlie Hart in the Leystone. They come flying through deaders. So magic noises out of these machines. They really do sing. And here's our leader, Noel Robinson, out front. Third place there. Dara Daly coming under a bit of pressure from Cian Carey. And Michael Connolly following them up in the other World Series car, the 3.5 litre World Series car. Come thundering down to the hairpin for another time. Noel Robinson still breaking away from Tony Greenan. Tony Greenan had a wonderful run and a wonderful time in qualifying. He was in fact over a second ahead of the rest. Tony Greenan now putting pressure on Noel Robinson for the lead. He's putting real pressure on him as they head down through Colonial. Third place then still Dara Daly. But once again Noel Robinson breaks away as they're up to Fisherman's. And Cian Carey still putting pressure on the bigger, faster car of Dara Daly. The conditions suiting the 2 litre cars here, and the 3 litre cars, the less powerful cars. 3 litre car of Noel Robinson out front, and the 2 litre car of Tony Greenan in second. It's still might only be a 2 litre, but it's still a useful tool around here today in these slippery conditions. And Tony certainly knows how to pilot it. Through they scream. You can hear the 3.5 litre VQ Nissan engine in the World Series cars there. Renault Nissan engine, commonly found also in the 350Z road car. But surely modified, highly modified for these World Series cars. Here goes the Leystone, Charlie Hart. Our leader is under increasing pressure once again from Tony Greenan. Michael Connolly holding on to 5th place there. Through they go, as they were Robinson from Greenan, Daly and Carey. All in the line as they come back up towards the hairpin to complete another lap. The Global Oil car leads it, number 2, Noel Robinson. He gets great drive out of the hairpin, I must say, down onto the front straight. And there goes another Screaming World Series car, Michael Connolly, our title sponsor, Connolly's Top Line. Through he thunders in 5th place. And look at this, down towards Colonial, Greenan to the outside, really making his move now for the lead. We wait to see as they come around Fisherman's. Yep, Robinson holding on at the moment. Greenan putting them under increasing pressure. Greenan maybe just hasn't got the legs of the 3 litre car. And Robinson knows he's certainly there as he's going defensive. In fact, the 2 litre car of Tony Greenan certainly has the legs. He's out in fresh air there, and he's running side by side with him down the back straight. Through they go again. Robinson from Greenan, and Daly's certainly trying to get onto the back of them here. He's getting closer. The track, maybe there's a dry line starting to appear, and Dara Daly can apply the power of that 3.5 litre Dallara World Series car. Greenan tucking right up in behind Robinson. Robinson checks his mirrors. Greenan gets the run. He's got it done. Tony Greenan takes the lead as they come flying down the back straight into the braking zone, into the hairpin. Greenan, now he's gone. He gets great drive off the hairpin, and Robinson dropping away from him already. That's all that Tony Greenan needed, given his his qualifying lap time. Greenan can now get clean air and be gone. And look at this, Dara Daly gets the power down and he sneaks it down the inside into Deaders. Dara Daly's going to have second place away from Robinson. I wonder has Robinson got a problem? Because he's dropping away here. Cian Carey there in fourth place still. And Michael Connolly, slip sliding a little bit into the John Crosley chicane there. The Connolly's top line car in 5th place. Greenan breaking clear. Though the powerful car of Dara Daly will be trying to not let him get away too much. Just listen to that. They're such a wonderful sounding thing. But look at this. Greenan has really stretched his legs later on in the race. They're coming through to pass Stephen Larkham in the Radical. He gets back marked. The Radical's a quick thing, but probably just doesn't have the legs of these magnificent Dalaras. Noel Robinson holding on then in 3rd place. Our back marker Stephen Larkham in the Radical with Michael Connolly coming through to pass him to put him down a lap. Through they come the Radical, holding on well enough there in the straight line. Tony Greenan really stretching the legs, really putting a gap between himself and second place Dara Daly in the Renault coloured car. Round Fisherman's goes Greenan, our leader. He's happy out front with clean air. He is encountering some back markers, but they'll hopefully get out of the way. Dara Daly in 2nd place in the Global Oils car, and Noel Robinson in 3rd. We seem to have lost Cian Carey. I can't see. No, Cian Carey's gone. It means Michael Connolly's up to 4th. Daniel Faherty goes a lap down to our leader. Tony Greenan, 2nd place coming through. Dara Daly. Robinson will lick a flame out of the back of his 3-litre car. I just love to listen. I'm being quiet so you can hear them here. They're magnificent sounding machines. They're beasts of things. Serious speed through Deaders there from Dara Daly. He goes around towards Colonial. And it sounds like, Michael Connolly, a bit of smoke out of the back of Michael Connolly's car there. Hopefully that's all okay, but he certainly seems to be gaining ground on 3rd place Noel Robinson. But it's number 7, Tony Greenan leading the way. We look back, he's put a serious amount of space between himself and 2nd place Dara Daly. It's a country mile in fact. Noel Robinson 3rd. And Michael Connolly really getting the boot down and trying to climb up onto the back of Robinson. But round Greenan comes in a comfortable 1st place, comfortable lead. Through goes back marker number 21, Daniel Faherty. In fact, it looked like he is maybe going to get out of the way then of 2nd place Dara Daly. The blue flags will be out. Bit of understeer there from Michael Connolly, but here it is, our winner. Tony Greenan takes the win in race 1, and that will be the only race today of the Boss Ireland due to the bad conditions. Dara Daly takes 2nd place, Noel Robinson 3rd, Michael Connolly 4th, Daniel Faherty a lap down in 5th, with Stephen Larkham the final finisher in 6th place. And up next for you we have the Precision Graphics Irish Touring Car Championship, including the Kirkistown Saloons and GTs. And the pole spot is unfortunately empty. Jim Hutchinson in the RSR Escort had set the fastest time in qualifying, but has not appeared on the grid. On the front row though we have Gavin Stanfield, leader of the Kirkistown Saloons, and on the second row We have Cian Walsh and Ian Striker, the fastest guys in the ITCC. They're away, and the black smoke rises from the TDI Ibiza of David McMinn. We wait to see. It is Gavin Stanfield in the Subaru, way out in front. Second place is Cian Walsh in the 2.4 Honda Civic. Here they come round Fisherman's. Stanfield goes through. ITCC boys follow up. Cian Walsh leading the way from David McMinn and Ian Striker. Through they go. 221 Stephen Barber in the FN Civic, passing the MX5 of Paul McAlinden. Blasting up the back straight comes the Subaru, utilising its four-wheel drive. It'll be far superior than many with the traction it'll find. There goes the S14 Silvia of Paul Toomey. That's one to watch. A very fast car, that. 2.4 Honda engine, turbocharged. Makes around 450 brake on low boost. There's McMinn in the diesel Ibiza with Oisin Cluna actually in 4th place in the black DC2 Integra. Big lick of flame from the Subaru. Stanfield rounds Colonial for the second time. Here he comes into Fisherman's, gliding round. Second place Cian Walsh in the 2.4 EP Civic. The diesel Ibiza holding on well in third place, David McMinn. And here comes Paul Toomey in that Nissan S14. Rounding the hairpin goes Gavin Stanfield. No real competition. His closest rival is there. Gavin Kilkie in the Seat Leon Super Karts. It's just been passed by Paul Toomey in that rapid Silvia. Over the start-finish line goes Cian Walsh, leader of the ITCC, with David McMinn in tow. Oisin Cluna in third for the ITCC. But leading the Kirkistown Saloons way out in front is Gavin Stanfield. He rounds Deaders with the ITCC frontrunners in tow. And Paul Toomey is onto the back of Oisin Cluna now. Have a car going slow, a back marker there, getting well out of the way of the leader as he comes through. McMinn in the diesel Ibiza, and Paul Toomey is absolutely flying. The Silvia has worked its way up through the grid. From 13th on the grid, he's currently 4th on the road, 3rd in class already. In fact, he's 2nd in class. Paul Toomey is up the inside of McMinn. And the power of that S14, that Honda engine with the big turbo strap to the side of it, he powers away down the straight. Here he comes, pulling away from the TDI Ibiza. There's Oisin Cluna in the DC2 Integra going through. Gavin Kilkie 2nd place in the Kirkistown Saloons with the lights ablaze in the Ibiza. But it's Gavin Stanfield leading the way in the Kirkistown Saloons, and on the road, Cian Walsh is 2nd on the road and 1st of our ITCC. But Paul Toomey is starting to bear down on him. He'll be in his mirrors very soon. Big lick of flame from the Subaru as he rounds the last corner of this lap to start another one. And Toomey has really gained on Cian Walsh down that back straight that time. The power of that Nissan really showing now. And he has caught him by the time they're down at Colonial. Cian Walsh goes to the middle of the road, goes defensive. David McMinn can only watch on from a distance. But he's going great there in 3rd place in the ITCC runners. Oh, and Cian Walsh has lost it. He's dropped it on the brakes at Fisher. Oh, it's a big impact with the bank. That's horrible. That's rotten luck. He loses it on the brakes of Fisherman's and slides off into the bank. What a shame for Cian Walsh. It was going well, and he was going to put up a great fight with Paul Toomey. That's a shame. Here is Paul, now the leader of the ITCC, slides round the hairpin at the top to start another lap, and that promotes David McMinn to 2nd place and Oisin Cluna up to 3rd place in the ITCC. Oisin fighting there with Gavin Kilkie in the Seat. Through goes Bradley Yates. He's just been lapped in the Wildcat. In fact, the Silvia is actually lapping quicker than the Subaru. That just shows its outright pace in a straight line. On to lap 9. 221. Stephen Barber goes through in the FN. The FN Civic. Oh, Gavin Stanfield is sliding on the brakes. Look at this. Four-wheel drifts. Beautiful four-wheel drift around the last corner. I don't know that I think that rookie badge in the back might actually be a rookie sticker in the back might be a bit of a joke. That's some great car control. The FN2 going through there. That's Patrick Corbett holding up Stanfield. He's about to get lapped, and here comes Paul Toomey, leader of our ITCC. He's past Brendan Casement. And Stanfield's dropped it on the brakes at the last corner. Look at this. Big clutch kick and he's gone again, but look how quickly he recovered. And Paul Toomey is looking to see if he can be number one on the road, but the pace and the traction of that Subaru is really telling. He's up past the back markers already, and there's only 30 seconds left on the countdown timer. This will be their last lap as they go round, and I'm sure some of them will be glad because the conditions are horrible out there. Through goes Brendan Casement, our GT leader in the Tigra Silhouette, and that's Ismail Kurambokas in the 2.4 EK Civic. The 2.4 K24 Honda engine, very popular in the ITCC. And there's our second place GT runner in the AJM Imports car, Matthew McCord. And look at this, Patrick Corbett holding up Paul Toomey in the Silvia. He's getting really caught up behind him, but he's got a clear gap to his closest rival, who would be David McMinn in the Ibiza. He's not even coming. Here he comes now into sight. He's having a little Seat scrap with Gavin Kilkey. But the man leading on the road, Gavin Stanfield, a big lick of flame out of the Subaru. A wee slide round the final corner. And the ITCC leader, Paul Toomey in the Silvia, round the final corner to head down towards the checkered flag. And Gavin Stanfield takes the win in the Kirkistown Saloons. And Paul Toomey follows him home on the road to take the win in the ITCC. Second place in the ITCC goes to David McMinn, with Stuart Curran in the DC5 coming home third. And Oisin Cluna takes fourth place. In the Kirkistown Saloons, Gavin Stanfield takes the win with Gavin Kilkey in second and Patrick Corbett third. And in the GTs, it's Brendan Casement from Matthew McCord and Bradley Yates. Up next for you, the Global GT Lights Championship, including the Kirkistown Roadsports. And on the pole of the Roadsports, it's Stephen Larkham from Mike Ward and the third Radical of Jim Larkham. And the striker of Brian Hutton completes the 4 cars in the Roadsports. We wait for the Globals as they come down. And it's Cameron Fenton on the pole from Peter Drennan and James Thompson. Round they go in Colonial for the first time. There's a serious amount of standing water on the track now. The rain's really pouring down. Here come the Roadsports though. Stephen Larkham leads the way from Mike Ward and Jim Larkham. And Brian Hutton teetering round in the striker, trying to find the grip. We look back to the Globals. And it's number 11, Cameron Fenton, leading the way in the Globals. Goes the rest of the field up to the hairpin for the first time of asking. It's a good lead so far for Stephen Larkham. He's the hot shot here in the Roadsports. Mike Ward holding on to second place from Jim Larkham, and Hutton in fourth, really dropping away. Cameron Fenton leads the Globals from number 8, Peter Drennan. Here they scream. Look at the rooster tails behind them, rooster tails of water. Jim Larkham out into clean air, trying to see through the spray. And here comes Hutton in fourth place in the striker. Just hasn't got the legs or the grip of those fast Radicals. Fenton leads the Globals. Through they thunder, rushing. Sweeney goes through. globals here. That's Hutton going through in the striker. Here come the globals hunting him down. It's hard to tell. Everybody's two cars look quite similar out front. Stephen Larkham, leader of the Road Sports. Mike Ward coming through with Jim Larkham in third place. Hutton goes through. It is Cameron Fenton sliding there in second place. Looked to be Peter Drennan, the number 8. 71 Charlie Denan on the outside there. Around they come. Jim Larkham starting to put Mike Ward under a bit of pressure, but he runs wide there. Mike Ward gets a great drive and a great run out of the last corner. There goes Fenton. It looks like that's number 43. 43 up to second place. James Thompson is up past Peter Drennan. Drennan looks to be dropping away a little. Through they go. Larkham, Ward, Larkham again. Jim Larkham dropping away from Mike Ward now. Through goes Cameron Fenton. James Thompson second place. Oh, there's a battle on for third in the globals. See as they come around, our cameramen struggling in these conditions, trying to keep the rain off the lenses. Yeah, Cameron Fenton leads. And James Thompson from Peter Drennan and Ethan Campbell with Roisin Sweeney in the blue car just behind. Here they come. Magic to see the ground effect and the downforce working, the airflow over the cars, and the big rooster tails coming out the back. Cameron Fenton has a little wiggle at the top. The hairpin there. He gets the drive off the last corner. He's getting hunted down by James Thompson in the teal coloured global there. Fenton from Thompson. And they look to see who's third. It's Ethan Campbell up to third with Roisin Sweeney up to fourth. They're both past Peter Drennan there in fifth place. Mike Ward definitely looks to be putting the pace up here. He looks to be reeling in Stephen Larkham, unless Larkham's just driving a controlled race. And here come the globals. Fenton and Thompson way out ahead. A big slide there from our third place. Looked to be Ethan Campbell in the number 26. Number 7 goes through. Richard Finlay in the black car. In fifth there in the globals. They look to be they're dropping like flies due to the conditions here. There's big gaps now appearing. People just trying to bring it home, trying to get round. Jim Larkham, definitely one of those people. Here comes number 43, James Thompson in the teal car, the Doyle car there, trying to put pressure on Cameron Fenton for the lead of the global GTs. And Roisin Sweeney wants that third place away from Ethan Campbell. She's putting him under all sorts of pressure. Lapping some back markers go the Radicals in the Road Sports. We're 95 Aaron Day getting in the way now of Mike Ward. Slip sliding around. The Lightning McQueen style car there of Aaron Day. Here's Jim Larkham. He looks to have put Brian Hutton the lap down. Here comes our global GT leader, Cameron Fenton, who's put big space now between himself and James Thompson. James sliding about there in the teal coloured global. Stephen Larkham screams down to complete another lap. Through goes Mike Ward. Here come the globals. Fenton and James Thompson in second, still with a massive gap back. Here we see who have we got. It's now Richard Finlay challenging Ethan Campbell for third place. We seem to have lost Roisin Sweeney. That's a great shame. She was going so well, battling for third. It was going to be a great finish for her, but it's not to be. Through goes our road sports leader, Stephen Larkham and Mike Ward. No real challenge now from Mike, they're just bringing it home. And the globals, here we go. A big lead now for Cameron Fenton from James Thompson, sorry. We wait to see. Still that third place battle going on. And again, Richard Finlay trying to get it away from Ethan Campbell. Here is that battle, and Richard Finlay is up to third place now, with Ethan Campbell putting him under pressure. He wants that third place back. It's a great wee scrap between these two. They're in a bit of no man's land though. 43 goes through James Thompson. My goodness, Brian Hutton loses it. Through go Finlay and Campbell to put him a lap down. And here comes our leader of the road sports, who is controlling the pace as he comes round to take the checkered flag in the final lap. Stephen Larkham wins the road sports from Mike Ward. Mike Ward takes second place from Jim Larkham. A long way back, and Brian Hutton in the striker, who has that spin at the final corner. A lap down. And in the globals, Cameron Fenton takes the win from James Thompson. Richard Finlay takes third place in the black car away from Ethan Campbell. Peter Drennan is fifth, and Roisin Sweeney a great sixth place. Here comes the ever exciting Kirkistown Modi-5-Cup up next. And once again, it features a reverse grid. Pole man is now Andy Penman. Number 75, Chris Radcliffe next to him. It's Pete Gilchrist in the green car. Third place in 41, Jim Kennedy beside him in the second row. 50, Robert McAllister on the third row with Stuart Ansley, I think it was, beside him. Away they go. Andy Penman gets a decent start, but it looks to be McAllister, is it? Is taking the... Whoa, we wait to see. Look at this down the inside. It looks to be Paul McAlinden actually has come way up through the grid to take the lead in the Navy car. It is. It's Damien Moran second. Andy Penman really dropping back already as they round Fisherman's heading down towards the John Crossley chicane. Up they come the back straight for the first time, and McAlinden has a great wee lead here already, and Moran breaking away with them. Through they go, through the hairpin. The rest of the field come bundling through. Francis Allen going down the inside of Pete Gilchrist there. And in fact, Damien Moran has a great run down onto the front straight to take what looks to be... He's going to have the lead for Deaders anyway. We'll wait to see what happens as they get to Colonial. Through they go, it is Moran who has the lead. But it looks like McAlinden challenging again there. Oh, there's a bit of bumping by the looks of it. The two leaders have made contact down at Colonial. 41 goes through Jim Kennedy in third place. He might be able to pick the pieces up. He has. The two of them have taken each other. Something's happened. It looked to be McAlinden down the inside of Moran. And may have lost it on. He has serious damage. McAlinden comes through way back down the grid. We don't see Moran. Clearly there was massive contact as McAlinden went down the inside into Colonial. But it is Jim Kennedy who now leads. And Craig Ewing, the one to watch, the dark horse in the practical car and van rental car. He's going to make the switch back. They're just easy on the throttle to get the traction out of the corner, and Ewing's got it. Ewing's got the lead. Francis Allen now up to third place. Here comes Ewing. Jim Kennedy, second place. Francis Allen up to third. It looks like Chris Radcliffe holding on to fourth place. There comes the damaged McAlinden car. And here is Damien Moran. He's up and running again. He's way back. Oh, and look, he has serious damage. That's clearly where the contact was made with McAlinden. He's an upper arm that's completely bent there. The wheel with serious camber. That will not drive nice at all. Jim Kennedy goes through second place. Francis Allen is third. A bit of a slide there from Robert McAllister. Ewing really breaking clear once again. And we look back. And there's a big battle on then for second place. It's currently Jim Kennedy holding on, but number 42, Rob Kennedy, goes down the inside and takes the place away. Francis Allen holding on to the two of them. He'll be looking to make a move to get that up to third and trying to hold on to the back of Rob Kennedy. Through goes McAlinden. There goes Gregory Radcliffe. Ewing really stretching his legs, really breaking free. Through goes Rob Kennedy. Francis Allen is in fact up to third at the cost of Jim Kennedy. And Chris Radcliffe defending there from number 50, Robert McAllister. That's Ansley going around the outside of the green car of Pete Gilchrist. 55, practical car and van sponsored car. Craig Ewing leads the way. Oh, that's a mistake from Rob Kennedy. He was running wide. Francis Allen still holding on to him in third place. A big slide from Pete Gilchrist. He looks to be enjoying himself. And the recovering Paul McAlinden with the damage. The car seems to be okay. But surely a visit to the stewards afterwards with the contact down at Colonial in the second lap. I think there'll be repercussions of that. There goes our leader to complete another lap. We look back to second place, Rob Kennedy, number 42. Third place is Francis Allen. There's a great scrap on for fourth. Robert McAllister takes that fourth place away, and Chris Radcliffe is up beside Jim Kennedy. Jim falling back now. Through they come. Robert McAllister up to fourth place certainly, and we look to see Chris Radcliffe is up to fifth, and Stuart Ansley sixth. Here comes McAlinden flying. It's really, that damage really isn't slowing him down. Ewing soaring away at the wheel. The wee slide up to the curb there as he exits Fisherman's. In no man's land currently is second place Rob Kennedy. There's Robert McAllister in fourth. McAlinden now up to fifth place. Really on a charge. 75. Chris Radcliffe gets demoted then to sixth place. Here comes Ewing. Lonely way out ahead. He won't be complaining. More points in the bag. Up comes Rob Kennedy, squirming on the brakes as he enters the hairpin at the top. It's seriously slippy out there. Francis Allen goes through in third place in the golf coloured car. Number 50, Robert McAllister in fourth. And McAlinden touring around in fifth place. It's great to see him fight back to fifth, but who knows what went on. It's a shame we didn't catch that, what happened at Colonial on lap 2, 41. Jim Kennedy had a great start, falling way back now. Our leader rounds Fisherman's for another lap. Way out ahead. Comfortable lead. Second place comes Rob Kennedy in the ex-David Cousins car. Well-known car that. Third place Francis Allen with Robert McAllister giving chase in fourth. And the damaged car McAlinden fifth. Here is that East Engineering David Cousins built MX5. Really well prepared car that. Well known within the grid. A lot of these cars built and prepped by David Cousins, the founder of this class. It's a really affordable class. a really affordable way to get into motorsport. Some magnificent racing, really close racing. Through they come. They've got the damage in the front of the McAlinden car. I'm surprised the orange and black meatball flag hasn't been shown. It's in an awful way, that car. Damien Moran seems to have retired. He got the technical flag and was and unfortunately had to retire the car due to the damage caused. Here they come then. Rob Kennedy, our second place man, up to the hairpin. Comfortable second place. Francis Allen, number 14. Rob Kennedy in third. Robert McAllister in fourth place. Here's a little scrap on. Chris Radcliffe running a little bit wide on the brakes, and Pete Gilchrist going well. Pete really finding a bit of pace here today. He maybe likes the wet conditions. There goes Rob Kennedy in no man's land in second place. Francis Allen still under a bit of pressure from Robert McAllister. There goes Stuart Ansley. They come the back straight for another time asking. The wipers are still going. The wind is still howling. And here comes McAlinden on a charge still. He's hunting down fourth place away from Robert McAllister. He hasn't got it yet though. He's going to have to keep trying. And a great scrap on once again between Pete Gilchrist down the inside, or Chris Radcliffe. Pete sideways. Oh, he holds on to it. It's great car control from Pete. Great car control. Well held, that man. Down they come over the start finish straight. Chris Radcliffe just holding on. He'll have the inside for Deaders. Here's our leader though, Rowner Fisherman's with another slide. He's really out front enjoying himself. Rob Kennedy goes through in second. Francis Allen coming under pressure still from Robert McAllister. And McAlinden gaining on both of them. Chris Radcliffe comes through with Pete Gilchrist and Jim Kennedy. They come to the top corner, and McAlinden's down the inside of Robert McAllister. He doesn't need to be putting any more damage in that car. He needs to be careful. It's going to be a great wee scrap here for third place and the last step on the podium. Seventh place Chris Radcliffe with Pete Gilchrist and Jim Kennedy, and Gregory Radcliffe trying to get onto the back of them. It's a good wee battle here. There's Strato car there. Gregory Radcliffe goes through. There's Rob Kennedy, our second place man, down through Deaders. Francis Allen under increasing pressure. Robert McAllister switches out to go to the inside, and he's got it done, and McAlinden's going to follow him through too, through Colonial. Francis Allen's going to have to battle the both of them to try and keep his chances of a podium alive. No such worries for our leader though, as he's coming round. He's catching Andy Penman to the back marker, and it looks like Rob Kennedy might have made a mistake because he's fallen back into the clutches. Either he's got a problem or he's made a mistake somewhere. He's fallen back into the clutches of third place battle. McAlinden showing his card there, heading down towards the chicane, but here's our leader up at the final corner. Around he goes down the start finish straight. We look back, there's a massive gap. They're only out onto the back straight as he's onto the front straight. It's Rob Kennedy, Robert McAllister in third place still. It looks like McAlinden in the damaged cars trying to challenge him as they come up to the final corner. McAlinden really putting the pressure on here. He's going to go to the outside, but he's sideways on the brakes. He holds on to it. It's great car control, but it's going to be Robert McAllister to hold on to take that final step of the podium. Here's your winner. Craig Ewing takes another win from Rob Kennedy and Robert McAllister. And yes, Paul McAlinden did face the stewards and unfortunately was excluded from the event following contact with Damien Moran at Colonial on lap 2. Another great race then from the Modi-5-Cup. Time now for the Formula Fords. And it's the Formula Ford sensation Jason Smith taking the pole, with Ronan Doherty alongside him on the front row. Second row we see David McCulloch and Ashley McCulloch in the Crosley. Away they go then. Let's see who's made the best start. It looks like Ashley McCullough's actually got a flyer in the Crosley. He's up to second place there. Ronan Doherty dropping back, but our leader is Jason Smith as they come down to Colonial for the first time. It was a great start from Ashley McCulloch, but here comes Ronan Doherty up the inside in the red Van Diemen. They're slip sliding their way around Fisherman's, trying to find the grip. Jason Smith leads from Ronan Doherty, and McCulloch is actually up into third place again, past Ashley McCulloch. Fifth place goes David Nicol, I believe, there. Here we come around to complete the first lap. Jason Smith, a bit of a sensation in Formula Fords this year. He's taken 8 wins out of 10 in the United Formula Ford Championship in the mainland. He's last year's NI Formula Ford champion. There's a bright future ahead for this young man. Through Deaders they go. Smith from Doherty, McCulloch, and McCulloch in fourth.
From a standing start, 1:13.5.
Nice wee slide there from Smith. Ronan Doherty exploring different parts of the track to try and find where the most grip is. Same with McCulloch in third place. Here comes a battle for fifth. 23 David Nicol goes through. Ahead of Nigel Smith. You can just see them sliding about, just trying to feed the power in off the hairpin. McCulloch comes in a bit deep there on the brakes. In third place. The front two are up and gone though. They're up and gone. McCulloch way back in third place already, with McCulloch in the Crosley in fourth place. David Nicol in the NC backed car in fifth place. Here come our leaders through Fisherman's, up onto the curb, sliding around. Here's this battle for fifth place between Nicol and Smith. Smith putting David Nicol under increasing pressure. They head down towards the John Crossley chicane. Look at the spray flying off the open wheels. We're exploring different parts of the track to try and find the most grip. Sometimes in a wet race you'll find that if you go offline, look, here we go. As I say it, commentator's curse. McCulloch runs wide on the brakes. Yeah, you'll naturally find that drivers will explore other parts of the track to try and find the most grip, as the racing line can be actually quite greasy in wet conditions. Through goes Ashley McCulloch in fourth place, with Nigel Smith now up to fifth. Our leader slides around the hairpin to complete another lap. Ashley McCulloch going well in fourth place, and Nigel Smith is up past David Nicol and trying to get latched onto the back of McCulloch. Down to Colonial goes our leader, Ronan, swerving about, finding the grip. In second, trying to keep pace with this sensation of Formula Fords. Jason Smith, he's got serious pace in him. Here comes a battle for fourth place. McCulloch locks up, and that allows Nigel Smith down the inside in the Royale. Neat lead on, tucks it up, away he goes out onto the start-finish straight. He has fourth place in the bag. A lovely shot of our leader coming around Fisherman's there. Here comes Ronan Doherty. A bit of understeer by the looks of it there. Beautiful throttle control from Jason Smith as he's out front. And Ronan Doherty giving Jason second place. Over the start finish they go. It's quite a big gap now that Smith's eked out. There goes McCulloch through Deaders for the fourth. Oh my goodness! Away goes Nigel Smith. He's lost it. He Pirouettes down onto the grass. Will he get the car off the grass? That's going to be the question. Yeah, he's got it moving. The back wheels are spinning, but he will rejoin. Good man. Great stuff. Here comes our leader, though, through Fisherman's. Here comes Ronan. Oh, Ronan Doherty's lost it. Second place, Ronan Doherty has lost it in the tricky conditions. Will he get going again? Is he gonna... Oh, he's struggling to keep it going. Come on. We still haven't seen McCulloch come through for third. From third place to take the place away from him. He got lucky there. Quite a gap. There goes a recovering Nigel Smith. And here's our leader up at the hairpin. The SBC car. The Team Dolan. Prepared. Van Diemen of Jason Smith leads the ways. Not going to be challenged now. He's well ahead. Way out in front. Streaks ahead. Keeping it clean. Ready to take a win. And in fact, McCulloch had got through past Ronan Doherty, but Doherty's back up past, but McCulloch's latched on to the back of him. In the Dawson Wham car. Smith building control car completes another lap. Down over the finish. He goes. We wait to see. Here comes Ronan Doherty. And David McCulloch. Nigel Smith does a great job of getting out of the way of our leader there. As he comes up round to complete. At the final corner. There's Ronan Doherty holding on to second place. From David McCulloch. There's our leader over the finish line again. Ronan Doherty, David McCulloch in third place. David Nicol goes a lap down to our leader. That's Henry Campbell. This is going to go down a lap as well. As our leader comes round to complete and take the checkered flag. Jason Smith with a commanding victory then from Ronan Doherty and David McCulloch third. Ashley McCullen to Crosley fourth. Henry Campbell in fifth. And now for a massive grid of cars, the Kirkistown R50 Mini Cup and the Fiesta Zetecs, and what a fantastic grid it is to see in the minis. Taylor Frizzell, your pole sitter, has done a fantastic job promoting this class, and just look who's alongside him, the 2019 TCR UK champion James Turkington, brother of Colin Turkington. Second row is filled by the Stewarts, and they're away. Michael Graham was on pole for the Fiestas with the Aidan Mulready next to him. Away they go, a massive grid of cars flies down in the spray, through Deaders, down towards Colonial. It looks to have been the Stewarts. Have got a great start. Is that? It looked to be Mark Stewart leading. The number 55 had the inside of Colonial, but it's actually Paul Stewart who leads by the time we get round Fisherman's from Mark Stewart. Here we go, Stephen Potter. And it's Mulready got the lead of the Fiestas. I didn't quite see there. 65, the red car. Jack Irvine going well, up into second place, past Mark Stewart as they come round the hairpin for the first time. It's Craig Gilmore in fourth, with James Turkington dropping back to fifth. It is Mulready who leads the Fiestas from Michael Graham. Through they come. Looking back for the Fiestas to start coming through. There goes Luca Mullins. First Fiesta, up alongside a Mini there was Mulready from Graham. And Neville Anderson, I think, was third. Through they go. Irvine going defensive down towards Colonial. Defending from Mark Stewart. Craig Gilmore starting to reel in. Those two battling for second place. Mulready goes through, leader of our Fiestas. Michael Graham sliding round there, round Colonial in second. Neville Anderson in third. Through they come, the three together as one. There is Taylor Frizzell in the Navy car and Ryan Hogg behind him. Stephen Potter and Luca Mullins go through. Here's our Fiesta leader. It's a great Great grid of cars here. Look at the spray as they come flying down into the braking zone. Irvine trying to go down the outside of Paul Stewart. Is he going to get it done? Paul scrabbling for grip. Wheel spinning there. It looks like Irvine's got it done. He looks like he's got the grip on the outside there. He's got it done. Jack Irvine leads. The Carrickfergus man from the two Stewart brothers, second and third. Serious amount of rain still falling here at Kirkistown. There come the Fiesta leaders, Aidan Mulready, Michael Graham and Neville Anderson, Grace McCallion in fourth. Back with the minis as they round Fisherman's. Irvine from Paul and Mark Stewart. Craig Gilmore goes through. James Turkington is fifth and Taylor Frizzell sixth. Ryan Hogg is seventh. Potter and Mullins go through. Here come the Fiestas, holding on alright. Mulready from Graham, Anderson. Up to the hairpin we go. Irvine's, oh, he's lost it on the brakes once again. There's another car lost it on the brakes. He's thrown away the lead. That's a shame for him. Through go the Stewarts. We'll wait to see who it was leading. I missed that. Irvine rejoins. He looks to be back to seventh. What a shame that is to lose it on the brakes. The rain falling on the lens of the camera. Through goes Mulready with Graham right on his back bumper. It's going to be a great scrap between those two in the Fiestas. There goes Grace McCallion in fourth. But it is the Stewarts who lead in the minis. It's a great return for those boys. There goes Potter in the pepper white car, the cream car should I say. Here are the Fiestas. Aidan Mulready going defensive from Michael Graham. Michael trying to get the switch back as they head out towards Fisherman's, but here the minis are at Fisherman's. There's Paul Stewart leading from Mark Stewart and Craig Gilmore. Darren Gilmore's away on holiday. He's not racing. He's given his car to James Turkington. Here's the Fiesta battle. Aidan Mulready still leading from Michael Graham, but he's under serious pressure. The cars nearly look identical, only Mulready's car is the facelift. Paul Stewart a wee bit late in the brakes there, and it looks like Craig Gilmore challenging Mark Stewart for second place here. The Martini car in third, Gilmore, and his brother's car being driven by James Turkington in fourth. Through they go. Taylor Frizzell hanging on to Turkington. They zoom round Deaders. Sixth place Ryan Hogg goes through, with Jack Irvine recovering in seventh. Through go the Fiestas. There's Neville Anderson in third place. That's Bradley Yates running in the mini there amongst the Fiestas. Oh, sideways big time for Paul Stewart. Well held. He holds on to it. He wouldn't need to be doing that too often, or he'll fall back into the clutches of Mark and Craig Gilmore. That's Luca Mullins, number 33. Great to see more names joining the grid in the minis. Through go the Fiestas. Still the same. Oh, Mark Stewart locks up, another victim of the hairpin. It seems to be quite slippy in the braking as they come up there. He's gone now. That promotes Craig Gilmore up to second place. He'll be able to hunt down Paul Stewart now. Through goes Paul Stewart. And look, Taylor Frizzell down the inside of James Turkington as they head down towards Deaders. There comes Ryan Hogg with the eyes on the headlights. And the headlights on behind him is Jack Irvine. Stephen Potter goes through with Luca Mullins, and they're recovering Mark Stewart way back now. Through go our Fiesta leaders. And once again, the drifter, Paul Stewart, comes through Fisherman's pure sideways. He's scrubbing time. He needs to try and clean it up. As here comes Craig Gilmore hunting him down. Mulready is under serious pressure in the lead of the Fiestas from Michael Graham. Third place goes Neville Anderson. And we look back to fourth is Grace McCallion. And it's Mulholland in fifth place with Stephen Walker in sixth. on the brakes into the hairpin. Paul Stewart gets it pulled up, gets it turned, but Craig Gilmore seems to have a great line through the hairpin. He's got a great run out onto the start-finish straight. He's tucked up in behind him into the slipstream, and here comes Taylor Frizzell chasing the two of them down. He's gapped James Turkington. Over the line they go. Paul Stewart, Craig Gilmore, Taylor Frizzell, James Turkington, Ryan Hogg, Jack Irvine with the lights ablaze in the red car, and Stephen Potter. And here comes Mark Stewart pressurising Luca Mullins on his fight back after that running wide at the hairpin. We look back for the Fiestas, and the battle's really on, and Mulready switches to the outside. Mulready is a smart man to do that. He'll have the inside for Datters, but Michael Graham has a great run on him. If Michael can hold it round the outside, he'll have the inside for Colonial. Through goes Neville Anderson. Neville admitted to me in the pits this morning he's not fond of the rain. And he's not putting his usual fight up to class rival Mulready. Through go the minis. Gilmore really closing in on the leader Stewart. And look, Michael Graham has the job done as they come around. Fisherman's Michael Graham, our new leader of the Fiestas. Mulready really putting them under pressure. He wants to get that place back though. And Neville Anderson trying to hold on in third. Up to the top we go. We seem to have lost Paul Stewart. There must have been an incident. Paul must have lost it at the chicane, because our new leader is Craig Gilmore. There goes Paul Stewart. He seems to be 6th, I think. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, they go. That'll be Craig Gilmore from Frizzell and Turkington. Through goes Ryan Hogg in 4th place. 5th place, actually. Paul Stewart has dropped back to 5th. There must have been an incident at the chicane we missed. Craig Gilmore leading under serious pressure now from Taylor Frizzell. The pole man is fighting back. There go the Fiestas. Michael Graham leads. And the minis are actually, the leaders are catching a back marker. Michael Mulholland getting caught to be lapped. Through goes Ryan Hogg. Recovering Paul Stewart goes through in 5th place with Jack Irvine behind him. And then Mark Stewart there with Luca Mullins at the back. Michael Graham starting to put a bit of air between himself and the pilot. Aidan Mulready. There's Neville Anderson. Up the leaders of the minis come, and it's Taylor Frizzell trying to go around the outside of Craig Gilmore. He's got it done. It's an unbelievable move. He got it pulled up, turned across, and got across the front of Craig Gilmore to take the lead of the minis. Taylor Frizzell leads. They all come through. Yep, Taylor Frizzell has the lead from Craig Gilmore. I keep going to say Darren, it's Craig Gilmore and James Turkington in Darren Gilmore's car. Here they go. James Turkington looking seriously racy. James is of course an ex-Fiesta Zetec champion here at Kirkistown, a 2-time Kirkistown Fiesta Zetec champion. Never mind TCR UK champion. Oh, big slide there from Craig Gilmore in 2nd place. He needs to tidy it up. Frizzell's getting away. Here comes Turkington in 3rd with the windows steamed up. Thankfully it's only inside windows. Michael Mulholland getting out of the way as the rest of the minis come through. That's Stephen Potter in 1-2-1. Here comes our fate. Oh, look at Mulready. Mulready with a massive slide. That's great car control. Keeps the shoe in her. Holds on to 2nd place. Keeps her on the island. There's Neville Anderson in 3rd. This will be the final lap. Looking at the countdown. Grace McCallion coming around in 4th place. He's in a comfortable 4th with Connor Mulholland in 5th. Stephen Walker in 6th place with Thomas Mulready right behind him. And up come the leaders of the minis. The challenge is on. Frizzell's going to take this. He rounds the last corner cleanly, but there's a battle on for 2nd place. Craig Gilmore's gonna... Who's it gonna be? It's a drag to the line. It looks like it could be James Turkington. Might have the nose ahead. Frizzell takes the win. He flashes the lights. And it is. James Turkington snatches it away at the last corner to take 2nd place in the minis. Here come the Fiestas. Flash to the lights from Michael Graham to take the win. Aidan Mulready's happy with second, and Neville Anderson takes third place. Taylor Frizzell then, the pole man, fights back after a bad start to take the win from James Turkington. Craig Gilmore in third. Fourth goes to Ryan Hogg. And in the Fiestas, Michael Graham sees off Aidan Mulready, with Neville Anderson in third place and Grace McCallion coming home in fourth. Now on to our final captured race of the day, the NI Super Karts. A rolling start then for the Super Karts, and on pole in 250s is Aaron Newell from NI. Liam Fox, the leader of the 125s, was Alan Witherow in the blue, number 27. Away they go in terrible conditions. Down to Fisherman's they come, and it's Liam Fox who's now got the lead away from Aaron Newell. Third place goes through. We wait to see. Here they come, screaming up to the hairpin for the first time. It's Fox from Newell. And third place is in fact number 43, Brian Jones. Here goes number 72, Richard Dewart. They're sliding about in these terrible conditions, a lot of aquaplaning. They scream across the line. There goes our 125 leader, Alan Witherow, in the blue card, with Jonathan Adams behind him. Round they go, round Colonial. These are seriously quick little machines, these. Seriously testing on the body, the G-forces. There's number 33, Fenton Parsons, holding off Richard Dewart. I have memories of watching Super Karts on the streets of Carrickfergus as a young boy. The noise and the smell of them is just magic. It takes me back to the great road races back when I was a lot younger. That wasn't yesterday, but through Deaders they go. Here come the leaders then, under pressure. It's Liam Fox from Aaron Newell. Aaron Newell going really well in the number 40. Third place comes through, Brian Jones. We wait to see who's fourth. Richard Dewart. And number 33 in fifth place, Fenton Parsons. Up to complete another lap. This is going to be a great scrap between these two in the front. Fox leads Newell. Brian Jones sits comfortably in third place. In fourth place there in 33, Fenton Parsons holding on to fifth. The 125 leader Alan Witherow going really well to hold on to some of the 250 machines. Down they scream. Look at the conditions. The water and spray flying up off the back of them. They're really motoring. Seriously fast little machines, these. In fact, setting 1 minute 1 in qualifying. Oh goodness, there was a hand up there. Fenton Parsons looks to be retiring, heading to the pit lane. Newell getting a big slide on behind Fox there as they come around Fisherman's. Up come the leaders to pass back marker Philip Mills. Still Liam Fox leading the way. From Aaron Newell. Aaron putting on a real strong contest now. He's really trying to get the lead away. We look back. It's our back marker coming through. Around the leaders go through. Fisherman's really flying, really on it. Passing more back markers down towards the John Crossley chicane. We wait to see third place, Brian Jones. Here comes our 125 leader, Alan Witherow. And up to the hairpin, the leaders, and there's a challenge for the lead, and number 40 has got it done. Aaron Newell takes the lead. Liam Fox might have a problem. He didn't seem to get great drive out of the last corner there. Here comes Brian. Brian Jones locks up and runs wide at the hairpin. Down comes the leader, Aaron Newell, and Liam Fox is way back. He's dropping away as Liam Fox looks to the engine beside him. He seems to have a problem. I wonder, is he getting water? Is water maybe seeping into the air filter? Or water maybe around the spark plug or something? We wait to see. Third place, yep. Brian Jones gets going again. Still holds third. Here's our leader, way out ahead now. Aaron Newell, way out ahead. Here comes Liam Fox. He's still going. But he's touring round. It doesn't sound just as crisp, that. Brian Jones comes round in third, and Richard Jewett in fourth. There's our 125 leader, Alan Witherow, fifth on the road. 60 goes Jonathan Adams. 272 Gavin Jewett goes through. Leader comes over the start finish line again, screaming down through Deaders, and it looks like Brian Jones is up to second. Yes, because there goes Liam Fox with Richard DeWood. Maybe going to take away that third place from him. Here comes Brian Jones in second place, the number 43, and it is Richard DeWood is taken third place from Liam Fox as he fades away. Will the cart keep going? Through comes number 86, Owen Ryan, but it's going to be a win. It's going to be a win for Aaron Newell. Second place is going to go to Brian Jones by the looks of it. Maybe I won't tempt fate. Through goes our 125 leader. Noel Lindsay goes through number 25. Here comes 43, Brian Jones in second place. We look back. Who's going to be third? Richard DeWood in third, with Liam Fox trying to chase him down. And our 125 leader is still Alan Witherow. 272 goes through, with number 40 about to put him a lap down, and it is Aaron Newell who takes the win from Brian Jones in second place, and Richard DeWood takes third place. In the 125, it's Alan Witherow's our winner, with Scott Greenaway second and Gavin Jewett in third. And that completes our shortened coverage from a very difficult day in Kirkistown. We hope you join us next time for more coverage from the 500 Motor Racing Club Ireland.